everybody, and welcome back. It has been a little while since Saturday, I do believe, was the last stream. So, hi, how are y'all doing? How are you holding up? Uh, so I had to go back to my hometown, Murphy, for a few days to just get some stuff together and put some flowers on mom and dad's grave and to check on some things. And of course, the motorcycle has to go by real loud. So yeah, it was interesting, needless to say. And then um, I am taking part of All the Words August, which you can see Maggie, hello, has a hashtag right here. So if you are looking for more information, this is the channel right here to go to. She has all the lovely links and all the things that you need to know for All the Words August. Speaking of which, where did I put it? Really? There it is. So this is Mama Maggie's Substack, and it also has all the things that you need to know about it, about the challenge. It's never too late to join because this is more about building habits rather than trying to reach for that big grand finale of a word count, which, there is nothing wrong with that at all. But this is going to be like habit building and all that good stuff. So yeah. Hey Cat Paw. This is my usual time. So from here on out, hopefully, depending on what goes on. Mondays 3 p.m. Eastern, Fridays 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays 2 p.m. Eastern, and then Sundays 11 a.m. breaking the block. So yeah, that's going to be my schedule. I'll be streaming for 5 days, hopefully. Except for the days that I have to go back to my hometown, Murphy, of course, and take care of things there, or if we ever go on vacation or I'm sick or whatever. Yeah. Kappa says I have to go out in a little while and do some food shopping, but until then, yes, here we are. But there is a link, especially over on the YouTube side, about all the words August. And like I said, I am so far behind. So far behind. I haven't even built up a habit either. So I wrote a little bit on the first and I wrote a little bit on the second, and that was about it. So August is obviously not a very good month for me, but I do one of two things. I either shut down and I can't do anything, or I do so much that it's a distraction. And I was really hoping that this month would be distraction and I could get like another 5 books out, but it's not happening, and that's okay. I'm just going to focus on building the habit and going from there. The plan was to get 48,000 words written / edited. I'm doing both this month, mostly editing, but I do have about 2 to 3 scenes that I need to add into I'm Your Hero, which is book 2, and I'm No Hero series. So yeah, 48,000 words for the month of August. And I have 6,082. Not 6,000. 682. 682. So yeah, we're starting off to a grand start. But it's okay. Now, with that being said, I know this is usually like one of my chatty streams, but since we have things to do, I am going to do a sprint because, yeah, time, busy. We need to do things, right? Right. So here's my lovely timer. It is Spirit City. You can find it on Steam and download it. I forget the cost of it, but it wasn't all that much. And whatever it was well worth it. So I highly recommend Spirit City on Steam. And with that said, we are going to start our first. I'm going to do 35 minutes for this first one to see what I can get done and what I can get into. 45 minutes today seems a little long for me because I get distracted easy in 45 minutes. So, yeah, 35 minutes for this first one, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Get ready. Alrighty, how did everybody do on that one? I got through my emails. I uploaded the new cover and interior for My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine because I got my proof copy in and saw a couple of things that I needed to fix. So yeah, having a really hard time not showing you guys the proof copy right now, but it will happen on the 15th because there will be a live stream for the cover reveal here. Right? So yeah, look forward to that. It is going to be this time next Friday. So 3 p.m. Eastern Friday, big cover reveal for My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine. You can see a little bit more about the characters, the main characters for Pristine, and of course the cover. I'll read a little bit more for you if you want me to. And I will give you a sneak peek into My Husband Wants to Keep Me Dominant if you want to hear that as well. I'm scrolling up. We've got a Heather. Hello, hello, hello. And a JC. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody saying hi to each other. We've got the Tagger Rights, Roar Books, of course. And more hellos. Again, check out the links. Here's one for the Twitch and YouTube and the Facebook. All right. So let's see, got through that, got through my emails, and added like 6 words because I was rereading the chapter that I just finished or the scene that I just finished for I'm Your Hero because it's one of the scenes that I need to flesh out, or not flesh out, but add so that things can go smoother. Not necessarily smoother. Keep it more interesting for the reader. I'll put it that way. Because I apparently forgot that I needed 2 more quests whenever I wrote the first draft. And it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So yeah. But this is the order form that I got with the proof copy, and I just listed in the things that I need to do to it right here. So all those are checked off or marked out. Yeah. It's a tiny book, y'all. It really is. It's the smallest book that I'll probably write. Other than the other 4. Won't be on Breaking the Box 24th. My flight is out of DIA, 2 hours away. That is fine. Fine. No worries. I got you. I will be home. Here. So, yeah. As long as if I have my days right. Hold on. Yeah, I can cover it. It'll be fine. And I'll make sure that I have it scheduled because I'll leave out Monday to go back to Murphy after that. But that's so far away. I know. Hey, Margaret, how are you? Yeah, I just got that little tiny book in my hands and it made me happy. And everything's fixed. So hopefully everything will go live. Well, I know everything will go live before the 29th when it is released. So we're good. We're fine. It is awesome. All right. Anything that y'all want to chat about, or do we want to do another sprint? I'll pause this so that we can we can go through that. I am going to try to do a couple of videos because I know I was tagged in Margaret's K-pop Demon Hunters book thing. So I want to try to do that. And then there was something that I think Rachel tagged me in. Maybe. I can't remember who it was. But yes, I need to definitely do some videos. It's been a while since I've done any videos and uploaded them. It's been mostly lives because they're easier. I don't have to sit and edit them. Just back from a bunch of fun errands. So nice out, nice. It is still like cloudy gray here. Yesterday was cloudy gray all day and we had like misty rain. It was really pretty. But I really need to mow my yard. And I only got part of it done yesterday before it started raining. But I really need to mow my yard. JC says, oh, I just realized my stream was delayed. Oh, it's fine. It happens to me all the time. YouTube be YouTubing. Maggie says, I'm in a groove, so happy to sprint. All right. Gwenna, hello. Here for a touch before my shift. Awesome. Yes, K-pop Demon Hunters rule. Yes. I haven't watched any K-pop Demon Hunter. Oh my gosh. It's a movie, so it's a one and done thing, and you are going to love it because I know you will, because you love Apothecary Diaries and a lot of the anime that I love. So you are going to love K-pop Demon Hunters. I know it, and you're going to be obsessed. And those songs are going to be stuck in your head as much as they are mine. Seriously, those songs have been stuck in my head every single day since June, minus maybe like 2 days. You're not uncool. It's fine. You're just late to the party, and you arrive when you want to. Love the Misty Rain vibes. Yes, there's always the scythe. I'm sure you've got one laying around. I do. Back home in Murphy, there's 2 of them, and I should have thought to. We haven't made it to that room yet. We haven't made it to the garden shed, aka the danger shed, where all the tetanus is. But yeah, I will definitely bring home a scythe because yeah, it's easy to scythe when it rains. Heather says I did a few things, mostly wrapped up creating a stream and then worked on Canva on a thumbnail. Nice. Got tagged in a late mid-year freak out update video. Okay. I probably need to write these down, guys, because I will eventually forget. So we've got K-pop tag, and we've got the mid-year. It's just well past the mid-year, so I'm definitely going to be late on that one, but it's okay. And something from Rach. I'll have to go back and look. I feel like this is a tag in advance for me. I do like the idea of a K-pop boy band being demons that steal the souls of fans. Yes. The Danger Shed. It is the Danger Shed. It's always been the Danger Shed. So, real quick. Growing up, that's where we went and we got our tools to go out to the garden and work. And it's metal. A lot of metal. So yes, it is where the tetanus is. Because those tools, some of them, I know of 4 right off the top of my head that are over 100 years old. Okay, and they're still used. So yeah, it's the tetanus. That is a saying I've heard my whole life. Yeah. It's also, like the horror movies, when they're running from Jason or someone. And they run into this area where there's all kinds of tools or saws or something, and yeah, that's our danger shed right there. Campbell says, I saw a Japanese sewing machine for sale while looking for it for a used AC. It's from the 70s, all metal parts and heavy duty sewing. I am really tempted. 1,000 pesos. That's 75 USD. I don't know the conversions anymore. I really don't, but that would be awesome. Another fun fact, not yesterday, good lord, Tuesday, I tried the old sewing machine. It's in a desk and it folds under it, everything. It's an old, shoot, I can't even remember the brand. It's not a Singer, but it's like the heavy duty things. Shoot. I really can't remember the brand, but it still works. And that thing's probably 100 years old too. Yes, that's amazing. Heather says I'm supposed to inherit an old sewing machine that was my grandmother's. As soon as we have it in the room, we'll get it from my uncle's house. Yes. I had old sewing machines my whole life, and then I bought a brand new one for my youngest when she was going through her crafty teen phase. Between us, we wore it out in like 2 years. I hate plastic. Exactly. I have been through 1, 2, 3, 4 sewing machines, new ones. And the foot pedal singer that my granny had and the foot pedal singer that my grandma had on my mom's side still work, if that tells you anything. And I've been through 4 new ones. So needless to say, I'm probably going to steal that desk one. I've been looking for an older one again because I can take it apart and clean it. Yes, you can. The old ones are a lot better. Bernina, not. I'll search for it during this next sprint, but it's one of those that it doesn't have the brand on the machine itself. Like it only has the brand on the manual. It might have the brand up underneath, when you take it apart to clean it. I think it's carved like in the side. But yeah. The one I have is from 1998, but it's not, yeah. Brother makes sewing machines as well as crap printers. Yes. Brother is good for the pretty things and the very light things. But I'm Singer the whole way. Singer is life. Growing up, we had a foot pedal, though. Just a foot pedal, no machine. Great for kids to play with. Yeah, it is. It really is. All right. So since we've had people say that they are in the group, I am going to do another 35-minute sprint. I'm going to check to see if anybody's coming up behind me for sprints as well. And I will link you to that soon. And I'm also going to see if I can't find the brand of that sewing machine because, yeah, that's bothering me now. Renewable energy. Yeah. That is so cool. Seems like Granny's foot pedal, she would like take it off and switch it and use it to power the oh my gosh. Words, y'all. Words. Was it a churn? I think it was a churn. One of the small churns. Had a Bernina 930 until it was a break-in. It was unbeatable. Ugh, I hate that. Why can't we keep the nice things? All the nice things. All right. So here in a few seconds, we will start a 35-minute sprint. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms. And don't forget to stretch and look away from the screen if you have been at it for a while. And I'll see you in 35-ish. Alrighty, how did everybody do with that one? So, kept getting distracted, but it's okay. I looked up the sewing machine. Let's see. If I can. So this looks like the sewing machine that's in the desk. Now the desk is built for the singer 1948 singer. But yeah, I think this is it. It's a Koyo Centennial, but that sucker is heavy. And I honestly do not remember that Centennial plate on the front being there. So yeah. Maybe they took the plate off or it got scraped off or something. It's a pretty beat up machine. But it still works. So yeah. And here's the desk if I can share that. Yeah. So there's the desk that it's in. And as you can see, it's supposed to have a singer in it because, yeah. But it's all cool. It's all good. It's fine. I wonder what happened to the singer, but it's fine. It's fine. We're good. It's fine. If you can't tell, I love singers, and I will always have. I will always try to have a singer. Right now, unfortunately, I do have a brother, and I will probably work through that. Let's see, I've had it for 2 years already, 3 years, something like that. Granted, I haven't been using it as much the past 2 years because one of the move, two of not having any room, and three just not willing to do sewing projects right now because I'm into crochet right now. I go through phases, but yeah, I'm probably because I need to reupholster the chairs here soon and possibly build a cover for the couch. And that will be some pretty hefty projects. And that will probably kill the brother. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I'm trying to go up to. The strong feelings. Yeah. Is that about the sewing machine being stolen? YouTube ate your comment, like being tied up and pecked as seagulls and chewed by rats like a dog. Oh, Eva, she joined us on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm saying, hey, hello, Rach. She joined us, and the cat paw had to leave. Hope cat paw has a good day. Gwen, got some lunch and some chores done. Hopefully, a hot shower coming up next. Yes. Can you say how neat all those bookshelves behind you look? Is that anime? So this is manga. Yes. It's in alphabetical order. These three right here is Let's Play. It's more of a comic, but it's off of Webtoon. It was published off of Webtoon. And like I said, it's called Let's Play by Mongi. So volume 5, I think, is coming out pretty soon. Should be getting a package here in a couple of days. All these are paperback, hardback, mostly fantasy books on this one, dark fantasy usually. And then over here are the first shelf. The top shelf is AuthorTube books and some empty journals that are leather bound and thick paper. So I'm saving those for something special. Research books, and writing journal books and stuff like that. And then more research books. So yeah, and then over here, you can't see, but there's 2 more shelves over here of books. Yeah. Maggie's done with this section. I only have 900 words left for the day. Awesome. Looks like it matches a pink Sony CyberShot. Yeah. It is a nice machine. I'm impressed that it is actually still working because I don't know the last time that machine was used, because when Mama was still alive and we were still sewing a few things, it was the latest Singer that she was using at the time. So I do believe it was a 2010 maybe Singer. I'm not exactly sure what it was. It's gone now. One of her daughters or granddaughters took it on her side of the family. So the mammal that I grew up with, it was my step grandmother. So she had her blood, her own sons and daughters, and her own granddaughters and grandsons and stuff like that, added to our family, which, you know, my mom and her sister Debbie and Papa. So yeah. Pre-or Japanese machines were amazing. Yes. What if your brother was a singer? I would probably still be sewing. I just, yeah. Singers are just so smooth and so easy to clean. Yeah. Nice sewing machines regardless. Rach came back from a torture session, dentist, and trying to get in some words. Oof. How's the feeling? I don't know if it's that side or not. I don't know why I was pointing to this side. Manga is what I mean. Yeah, I got you. Yes, I love manga for the fact that it's all the same size, usually. So there are 2, maybe 3 series over here that is off size or an odd size. One is Demon Diary, the other is Angel Diary, both by the same author and artist, and the other is My Dress Up Darling. Highly recommend all of those series. My Dress Up Darling is newer. Demon Diaries is quite old. Because I got it back in college, and I don't remember the publication date on it, but it's pretty. Yes, hope you approve. Yes, the 2 pretty journals. You can't use them unless there's something special that you can use them for. I was actually going to write my epic in the leather-bound journals. So I got 2 of the leather-bound journals that I have for free because I was to do a review and post it on all of my social media, and that was several years ago. So I got 2 of them for free, basically, and then I have bought 2 more. One from a Ren fair, and the other from the company that gave me the free journals. So yeah, I have 4 very pretty journals with very pretty paper that I was going to use to write the epic in, because that is what the main character writes his books in. So Andy is the main character, Andy, and he is writing his life down in leather-bound journals that he's probably made himself, more than likely, or had someone make for him. And it's during some of these writings that Wolf, the other main character, learns more about him and exactly how old he is, because he's ancient. Not as ancient as his father, who is still living, but yeah. So I was going to emulate Andib and write his story in that. But I've started writing the story in Word. But we'll see. We'll see. Heather went through her email, deleting some, and got into a particular message I want to take a look at. Got the first portion done. Wasn't sure by the instructions you wanted us to go through the other section completely. Oh, I need to get to that too. Maggie, well, let's just say it's kind of pain. It was not near what I went through this morning as they treated me with antibiotics under the gun. Ooh. Tylenol is your friend. Yes, very much so. I probably need to go to the dentist. It's been some time since I've been to the dentist. Mostly concerned with introduction and guide section. Okay. All right, cool. I do need to get to that. I need to get to Rachel's beta read too. I'm sorry, guys. I am falling behind again. But I think I'm crawling my way out of the depression hole. So I should be able to get back in more active, I should say. Still been able to do some of the live streams, so that's a good thing. But the brain is still trying to distract itself from the feelings. So I haven't been able to concentrate at all. And it doesn't help when... So we had a stranger come by our door earlier today. And I didn't know him. And he looked really sketchy. Not to pass judgment or anything, but he looked like he was tweaking a bit. And I was like, okay, so if he knocks one more time, I'm going to do my usual thing when people that I don't want around are here. And it's, yeah, I've got weapons. I collect swords. So when you see 200-pound white woman with a couple of swords, you kind of run away. And I've also got some other things. But I do have over 50 blades in my house that are like really sharp. So that's what I usually do when people are on my property that I don't like. But luckily he went away. But my husband is kind of freaked out a little bit. And he posted on Facebook about it. And according to some of our neighbors, local town people, he is a person that is no good. So we're going to keep an eye out. Thank goodness that we have cameras. So yeah. Kona barked again for the 4th time. So I'm very proud of her. I'm very happy that happened because she's coming a little bit more out of her shell and she is protective. We hate depression. Yes, we do. We do. But yeah. So that was interesting. That kind of sent the brain for another loop too. But yeah. Emotional roller coaster. And then, whenever I say emotional roller coaster or something like that, I have is it Kim, what is his name? But did you die? In my head too. I'm rambling now. All right. I think, let's see, we have a couple of sprints coming up behind me, possibly. We've got Jamie and Jillian, and we might have right now as well. And then at 6 o'clock, we have Esther. So if y'all want to check that out, here you go. Yeah, we're fine. So the neighbors that we have across the street are freaking awesome. They have cameras all over the place too, and they have like cops who are friends and stuff. Oh, Esther canceled her stream for the day. Okay, sorry. So there's still Jillian and Jamie coming on, I know, here in like 12 minutes. So yeah, check those out. Like my dad used to suddenly be cleaning his nails with his knife. Yes. Whenever someone sketchy showed up, he'd be nice, but had the knife right there. Yeah. I've had to do that a couple of times in my life, and my dad had to do a couple of times too. But just dad showing up usually was enough to be like, oh, I need to back up, because dad was a big man. You cannot be 80. I feel like I'm 80 sometimes. All right. Now I am going to see if I can't concentrate on something. Here in the next like 10, 20 minutes or so. If I can't, then I might just take another day off to let my brain just do what it wants to. Because I am all for you need to listen to your body and listen to your mind and listen to your emotions. And it's okay if you need to take a break. It's okay if you need to break down. It's okay if you need to just veg and relax and refill the well. It's okay if you feel like crafting more than you do editing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for those of you going through an emotional roller coaster or new things to you that are happening and they are not helping your happy emotions build, then we're in this together. And I appreciate y'all. I always appreciate y'all coming to see me and hanging out with me in the chat. So, a happy note is on the 15th, I'm going to do a cover reveal for My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine. I noticed that I'm saying a lot today, so I am sorry. But cover reveal on the 15th for My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine. Same. My body definitely feels like it's breaking down. Yeah. Also same, especially yesterday. Rich says, good luck, everybody. Not sure I'll get done today. Gotta love those emotional roller coasters and physical health issues, right? Cue High School Musical. You know, I have yet to watch any of the High School Musical movies or show, whatever. Yeah, I haven't watched any of it. I've seen clips and I've heard some of the songs, but I haven't watched any of it. And I don't know how I have managed that. And I don't know if that's a thing to be proud of. But I mean, it's a thing and it's weird, but yeah. I don't know. One of these days I might do it. I am so sick of 2025. Agreed. I didn't expect 2025 to be another 2021. But here we are. We're all in this together. We are. Relaxing sounds good. I will get to relax until the roommate comes home. Y'all, pray that I don't get angry today. That's just all I need. Margaret says, it's not a sprint, but I'm having a discussion on tyranny in an hour for Agitation August. Nice. If you have a link, drop it. Drop it. Maggie says, it keeps kicking all of us, so sharing happy streams with everyone is keeping me sane. Yes. That was a Shield Maiden of Rohan reference. Did you catch it? Yes. Yes. I don't know, I want to rewatch that now. Gasp. Not even the first one? No. Not even the first one. I should see you. I want to watch the one with Zac Efron in it. Because I think Zac Efron is a decent guy. Um, I watched his show where he was going around the world and looking at their sources of renewable energy and things of that nature and seeing how different people live. And I thought that was really interesting. So I like Zac Efron. Um, no, I only saw bits and pieces of the first one. That's it. I haven't watched any either. Okay, so I'm the only one. It's a great little teasy movie. It's lighthearted and fun to watch. For the agitation discussion in an hour. There we go. There's a link. Go check it out. Maggie says the thing I don't like about High School Musical is the people who worked the hardest for the lead roles are the ones treated like the villains. Yeah. My sister really liked that Zac Efron show. Recommended it to me, but I never got into it. It's neat. It really is. He goes to, like, my favorite episode was the Iceland episode. Of course, it's the Iceland episode because I really want to visit Iceland. But showing off their words are seriously leaving me today, y'all. But their energy sources, the heat, thermal dynamics. We'll go with that word. I know it's the wrong word. But that one I really liked. And geothermal springs. Yes, thank you. Good Lord. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, y'all. I swear. But yeah. Geothermal springs, geothermal power plants. Yes. And he also shows off the food of that area too. So we've got renewable energy and we've got food. So it's a good show. Yeah. Jillian is going live in 5 minutes. There you go. All right. So y'all have a great rest of your day. And I will be back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow for some more productivity sprints. And yeah, we will go from there. Sunday is going to be another episode of Breaking the Block. I think we're going to be talking about, what are we going to be talking about? Processes, possibly who you write to, and if you should write to a specific person or if you should just write to yourself. Nymphs, yes. Can't do the volcano and the earthquakes. The dwarves cause the volcano and earthquake. No. It's okay. All right, y'all. Have a great one. We'll see you Saturday tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Bye.